must realize very often in the Catholic Church we talk about theology, but we should know that there is no theology above the scripture. And God may speak to a very simple person through the Bible, may not be through a theologian. We should be able to listen to that too and bring it into practice.
Hello viewers, we have with us Bishop of Miao, Bishop George Paliparambil, and he's also the commission head at the FABC for the Commission for Evangelization. Hello Bishop, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
And Bishop, you are attending this Pastoral Conference 2025. When you compare this Pastoral Conference with the earlier Pastoral Conference, what is your feeling?
See, I have been attending Pastoral Conference from the very beginning when it started onwards. And each one is unique. And this year, the theme, Pilgrims of Hope, that's because of the Jubilee. Then at the FABC level also, we have been talking about it, we have been acting about it. And towards the end of the year, we have the great pilgrimage of hope for the whole of Asia. So I find this to be just a beginning or a continuation of the theme that the church is thinking about, particularly in preparation for the great Jubilee of 2033, the millennium, the completion of 20 centuries from the death, resurrection, establishment of the Eucharist, and also the Great Commission given by the Lord. 20 centuries getting complete. So this is a good launching of it.
See, you have chosen a right theme to Pilgrims of Hope, being the Jubilee year, and which was started with Pope Francis. So this being a Pilgrims of Hope, what is its relevance, especially this part of India?
Well, I think this is relevant for the whole of Asia, whole of India, and more especially for our Northeast, because we have a church that has been very participatory from its very beginning. And that is what it made it special for the rest of India and unique in the rest of the world. The involvement and the active role played by the laity at all levels. And I just hope that this will help to push this ahead.
Bishop, if I may ask you, this being the pilgrim of hope to the others or to yourself, himself, so what are the challenges that you face or the people, pilgrims of hope, would be facing?
The greatest challenge I would envisage, and I think is already perceived by many, that what we call exclusivism or clericalization, to use the traditional word. See, when these elements come in, all hope, all pilgrimage, everything is lost. Because pilgrimage is not a lone journey, it is journeying together. And far before this Jubilee came, already in 2020, the FABC had planned the celebration, but because of the corona, it could not be done. And in 2022, when we had the FABC 50, we already defined there journeying together in hope with the people of Asia. So this is the continuation of it.
Now, following the synodal path of this pastoral conference that you're all sitting together and discussing, deliberating, and coming out with an action plan to be the Pilgrims of Hope. Or if I may ask you, which are the actionable action plan that you could envisage to be the Pilgrims of Hope?
The first thing would be involvement of everybody at all levels, planning and execution and evaluation. In all these three, all must be included, at least as far as possible. Because in some of our parish contexts, many may not participate, but at least we should include everybody. And there should be opportunities for everybody to speak their opinion, because some of as in the case of Daniel, we may get wisdom from the least expected corners, and we should give room for that also. Then secondly, we must realize very often in the Catholic Church we talk about theology. But we should know that there is no theology above the scripture. And God may speak to a very simple person through the Bible, may not be through a theologian. We should be able to listen to that too and bring it into practice.
Finally, if I may ask, when was the first time that you have attended this pastoral conference?
I attended for the first time in 1993 or 4, I forget. That was the first one. It was held in Calcutta. It was not here in the Northeast. All the participants flew to Calcutta. It was in a Seva Kendra in Calcutta.
It was almost like over 3 decades of
Yeah.
being with the
Yeah,
pastoral.
sure, yeah.
Thank you very much, Bishop. Thank you so much.
Thank you.